Hi, welcome back to Team Woolly Sheep Reviews. Not the best weather, so no flying, no cycling, and as you can see, I am in the shed. Right. So you know I'm quite passionate about charging lipos and being careful on charging lipos. I've done some previous videos where I covered different chargers, and you may remember I did this one, and I've covered various different chargers. So I decided to treat myself. My birthday was in January, and needless to say, I thought I'd treat myself and get myself a new charger. I was quite excited when I saw that the new iCharger on the market, the new format, is out and seems to be doing well, and it's quite a reliable charger. We in the UK buy this under the brand of Junzi, but they've all got the iCharger branding, and this is the X8. There is an X6, but this is the X8, and the reason it's the X8 is because it's an 8-cell charger. Doesn't mean you can only charge 8-cell, it means it can charge up to 8-cell batteries, and it comes with a CD. Anybody know what it's for? Have you anybody got CD players these days? But it comes with a CD. It also, this is the charger, and as you can see, look how small the factor is. This is a 30 amp charger. 30 amp. This is some serious power. And it comes with a couple of XT60 male plugs and leads, so you can set up a charge configuration. There is no AC power adaptation for this. This needs a DC supply, so you need to have a sizable power supply, and it just so happens that I've got a 30 amp, but it's a 12 volt. So even though I'm going to be putting 12 volts into it, I can charge 6S or 8S batteries, so it's not a problem, but bear with me. One thing I found, I like this. I like the format. It was great. It was easy. Not overly fussed on the buttons, but it was workable. But what I found, when it's really cold, that the cell voltages were drifting, and it was finishing charges before the batteries were fully charged. So I kept on reverting back to my iCharger, and my original iCharger, the 3010B, it's a 1000-watt charger. That thing charged the batteries whether it was warm, cold. The batteries just come out the same voltage, never failed. It's a good old workhorse, but you pay for that quality. That's what they were copying. That's what all everybody was mimicking, that format. But things have moved on, and as you can see, this is the new type of format. What I'm not overly joyed at is this, that all the selection is done through this little wheel here. It's a push and scroll up, scroll down. It's not a wheel, it's just like a 3-bit button switch. You can drag it down, it's sprung loaded, drag it up and then push it in. So very limited. Doesn't have, which some of the newer chargers have, is USB output. So you can use, like if I show you this was one of the battery checkers. But you can plug a battery in there, and you can perhaps charge your mobile phone through the USB output. Little feature that I could have done with that on there. I'm a bit disappointed. There is a socket for a servo connector, so that you can I suppose test servos. And there was a couple of functions, lots of functionality when you look at the comparison to what we've had before. So I've set it up and tested it, and I'll show you some of the features, because it is a quality charger, and it's got a good reputation for being accurate. So when you buy iCharger, I know people are going to contest it and say, no, mine was way out, mine blew up. But these are very good chargers, and the quality control producing this is really good. So I've looked at some other chargers, and there are some nice chargers. However, I've got my faith in the iCharger units and the iCharger brand, and I'm kind of taken. When I was looking, I thought I'm going to get the new iCharger, and you know, proof of the pudding is in eating. I'll let you know in a later video whether or not it stacks up to my original iCharger. I mean, new is not always better. Anyway, I'll spin you around and show you my setup. Right, and this is my setup. So as you can see, I got the iCharger. I got the two iChargers set up on the lid of my power supply. I've got a battery box, it's a tin box, and inside I've got two balance boards, one for each charger. After seeing some of my colleagues having faulty lipos go up and the mess that they made, I thought it's time to invest in a better box. And as you can see, I've got a lump of slate on top. It makes a nice little work deck, and it was kindly laser cut by Steph. So on powering up this charger, it'll go through a initialization, and you can select the input source, because some people like to run off a battery, so they might have a car battery or a lorry battery to manage the charging, and any discharges can go back into the source battery. So there was a little feature that came with the iChargers. Were very good. So quite simply, plug it into the balance board, and so immediately it shows that this battery is pretty charged. I've long charged it. It's 4.15 volts per cell. If I was to get my multimeter, so this is a calibrated Fluke multimeter, so as you can see, the voltage is pretty accurate. The iCharger is renowned for being accurate and well calibrated from the factory. So how do you charge a battery? First thing you're presented on pressing the button is a list of options, the different type of batteries, and the top one is LiPo. Now conveniently, I've created two battery programs. This is something you may not have dealt with before, because you would normally go in, set your charge, what you want, balance voltage. That's what we used to do with the iCharger, and then hit start. Whereas this one, they're trying to focus on people who are charging the same batteries constantly. They can set a couple of programs. So in this case, it's a 2200, so I can select the 2200 program, press it once, and it's all set up ready. 2.2 amps, the balance is standard, etc. So you can do a quick charge option. Press it again. Are you sure you want to run? Yes. And the charger kicks in. So that's a predefined program and ready to go. But as you can see, we've got the actual voltage. You've got the information that you would normally expect. It's got in amps and watts, showing what it's putting in. Plus you can see the cell progress here. You can see the cells charging up nicely as the balance works. And the iCharger is exceptional for balancing. And with the iCharger, there's a quick charge, a quick balance, and there's a slow, more accurate balance. So you can select the level of balance, and that's how much power it applies on there. If you want the battery to charge very quickly, but you're not overly concerned about the balance, you can put a fast balance, and it'll put a lot more power into the battery quicker to get that quicker charge. But like I said, you sacrifice the accuracy of the balance, and it does a really good job. And as you can see, the current is throttling back because the battery is now on fully charged. Now a nice feature with this charger is if you use the jog wheel, you can see the internal battery resistance. So I know that cell 2 has got a higher internal battery resistance than cells 1 and 3. You ideally want to see all those being roughly the same. So to stop the battery charging, I've just pressed a long press and it stopped the battery, but I've still got the internal battery resistance. I can look at some of the statistics by using the scroll, and I can see how many, the power limit, end voltages, etc., all the settings. I can see how much current has gone into each cell, so how much power has gone in, and then the cell voltage. But I can still see the internal battery resistance. So I know, looking at that battery, that I've got one is 13.7, one's 15.4, but the middle one, cell 2, is 18. So that is the new ICharger X8, and I'm sure the newer versions will have the USB output on it. It seems a shame it hasn't. Not that I've used it, but if you're going to have it that small, that convenient, you're going to take it on site, if you need to charge your mobile phone, then you've got somewhere to plug it in. Invest in a good charger and a good power supply, of course, but a good charger will see you through. I've had my iCharger for a number of years. I've got the new one and I'm hoping that's going to last a number of years also. So thank you for watching Team Woolly Sheep reviews. So stay tuned, there's more to come, and I just hope we can get out on the flying site and do some flying, and I'm looking to do some ride and fly. So I hope you like my little introduction to my bike. So I'm looking forward to getting a little bit fitter and having a bit of fun, seeing how I can transport my planes and drones on my mountain bike. So take care, stay safe, see you soon, bye.